I'm just chilling, I want you to get
From the home of the Mariners since 1999, T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Tampa Bay Rays taking on the Seattle Mariners. First pitch coming your way next. Just up ready to go. And towing the slab here, Logan Gilbert. What do you have on this, Chris?
It's got that splitter. It's a pitch that swings and misses, call fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Into this one, it's all about the sweep. Yeah, and anytime there's a chance to go here, now for Tampa Bay, Yandy Diaz.
Swinging a foul out of play.
Swinging a foul. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the Chicago White Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays.
We get a chance to watch one of the hottest bats in the game. He's been huge for his team.
Yeah, just impressive contact and seems to find every gap available, Boog. I can't.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Coming up on the first pitch, and today's starting pitcher, Jared Jones.
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
Josh Rojo leading things off and takes a strike. That one in the dirt. Ball one. Fastball for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Chases the changeup in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout. Benintendi to the plate.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Barely hitting over the Mendoza line this month.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Fouled off down the right side. Benintendi over at second, one down. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
And now it's Luis Robert.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Springer drop step going back onto the track, and he makes the catch. No runs, 1 hit. Back here at Rogers Center, and on the hill in this one, Drew Thorpe.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up.
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. He sends it out of here. His 7th home run of the season. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Here's Riley Green. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
0-1's the count.
Fouled off left side.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Here's the 0-2. Hit weakly on the ground. Gallo. He steps on the bag. One gone, bottom half of the first. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. A very athletic offensive group with speed spread throughout this offense.
Yeah, and it's so important that they have patient and quality at bats because the key is to get on base. If they do that, then they can create a whole lot of havoc on the base pass, skid runners around the score, and then that's going to get you some good pitches to hit as well. So a very athletic team, and we should be in for a treat in this one.
It's not the standard approach that we see in today's game, but it does work for them offensively. And a foul ball.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That's to third. Rojas. Jump throw. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Anthony Santander at the plate. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Santander with some impressive production lately. strike two.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
And that one gets past the catcher. And now a man into scoring position. One out and a runner at second. Breaking ball misses down and away.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
And it's even up.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Runner at second, 2 down here in the second game of the series. Foul tip into the mitt, struck him out. So they pick up a run on 2 hits. No error. Second inning set to go. Here's the veteran first baseman, Joey Gallo. And a strike on the outside corner. And it's 0-1.
Ball 1.
Dave Lawrence behind the plate today. Consistent and pretty accurate with the balls and strikes.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Spook, that just keeps the game moving. Nothing overly unique about the strike zone that he calls, and as a result, he's appreciated by both sides.
And that's off the inside edge. And the count's even at 2. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's
can't glove it cleanly. Still able to fire over, and they get it. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Nick Maton. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
That one in triple digits.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Springer hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away. Matt Theis comes up to hit here.
not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Gallo at second with 2 down. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that.
Bottom of the second. Now it's the right fielder, George Springer. Thorpe back to work. Foul ball there. Thorpe, a 6'4" righty, 24 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. Homered last night, added another hit as well. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball one. Way out front for strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one got a piece of him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. And now it's Dalton Varsho. Hit in the air, center field. Robert sizes this one up. Makes the catch. Runner tagging from first. Now he throws on the brakes and returns safely to first. Here's Royce Lewis. Swing, a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. It has the distance, gone. A monster shot to right. And they add a couple more. It's 3-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. So impressive how he was able to go down and get this fastball, but yet get it up in the air, hit it far enough to get out of this ballpark.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Andres Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays. He's already homered here in this one. And it's fouled away. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in at bottom half of inning number 2.
Yep, that ball went out.
Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And a breaking ball misses outside. 2 out, space is empty. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Benintendi makes the catch, and that'll do it. The Jays get a pair on this homer. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. All set for the start of the inning. And now Michael A. Taylor. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Varsho hauls it in for the out. And a quick out, number 1. So the batting order turns over. Here's Josh Rojas. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
In plenty of time to first. 2 gone. 2 out, space is empty. Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Two outs. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. On to first, in time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the DH, Riley Green. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1's the count.
Way outside.
1 strike.
And 1-1. That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second safely.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Swing and a miss. Strike one. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Yeah, and beyond that, all the other men in those clubhouses that sort of take you under their wing as a son or a nephew and show you some of the tricks of the trade. It's just invaluable, that type of experience.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it one-hops the wall. The run comes in from second, and it's 4-0.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. He's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up in second.
So up next, Anthony Santander. He's 0 for 1. And a foul ball. Outside low, and it's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1
Guerrero
strike.
stands at second with no outs. The 1-1 is fouled off. And that one almost hit him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. And it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike. And the runner holds.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Wells now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Ground ball to the right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Late with the swing there.
0-1.
Just missed.
Just out.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 1-2.
1 ball,
2 outs, and 1 in scoring position. Shoots a line drive single into right center. In comes the run from third. It's an RBI single. It's 5-0. So a man aboard, Addison Barger, getting ready to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Hard hit, right side. Whips it to Gallo, and that is that. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to inning number 4. It's the Blue Jays. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Close, but called a ball, and it's 1-0.
You know, these White Sox, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first. And now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert. Just missed. Robert needs just 1 more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues. And that's off the inside edge. And the count now 2-0. And another ball.
Outside.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
First and second, no outs. So up next for Chicago, Joey Gallo.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
In the dirt, no advance. Good job behind the dish. Ball to strike. The pitch.
That's a ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Got him looking. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
The next pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. Double play ball to second. There's one.
He's out.
Relay to Guerrero in time, inning-ending double play. 1 hit, 1 left. And midway in the 4th, it's the Blue Jays 5 and the White Sox nothing. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Mike Clevenger.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
Fought off foul. Swings and misses. And that's the first strikeout for Clevenger. So digging in, Royce Lewis. He's already homered in this game. First pitch, and he just misses.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Next offering is fouled back. And a ball and 2 strikes. That one missed. Right side. Taylor makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. So the lineup flips over. Here's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Late on that fastball.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Next pitch is outside. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Robert moves under it. He makes the grab, and that is that. We go to the top of the fifth. Now it's the shortstop, Nick Maton. Hard hit left side. Fires over to Guerrero. One up, one down. Matt Theis steps to the plate for the White Sox. And there's a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
I got one ball,
and
one
that
strike.
skips in the dirt. And a swing and a miss.
One ball, two strikes.
The next
Ball,
offering
that's out.
misses. Now 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. And up next for Chicago, Michael A. Taylor. That missed by a lot. Ball one. Taylor, a former Gold Glove winner, 33 years old, and he's usually in center, but today starting in right.
Well, less responsibility for him today, making the move from being the captain of the outfield to moving to right field. So he can let his center fielder take those balls in the gap and kind of like a little day off.
Started after the 1-2 pitch, appeal to first, and he held back according to Ricky Holiday. Stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the fifth. That's outside. And the count's full. That one out to right. Springer makes the catch, inning over. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the White Sox nothing. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Clevenger back to work. Inside. And that is ball one. Movement in the bullpen. A right-hander appears to be getting loose. Slides for the stop. The throw, and that's a great play for the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Vladdy at the plate now as he chases after that one.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
One ball.
And that's outside.
2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 1 out, base is empty. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Not close with that one. Going to count 1-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
2 down, nobody on. And now it's even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that just misses.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that keeps the inning alive. Now here is Austin Wells. 0 for 2 in this one. Hit hard on the ground to short. They get the force, and that is that. No run. New inning getting started. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Josh Rojas. In there at the knees for a strike.
You know, these White Sox finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit. On the ground to first, could be 2. 1 at second. How about that double play?
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
2 down, bases empty. So now it's the White Sox DH, Andrew Vaughn. Splits the plate. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the White Sox nothing. And we're back. John Shambi with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, George Springer. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Movement for the White Sox in their bullpen. Gus Varland preparing to come on if needed. Altavilla getting cranked up as well. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got it. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Barger now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Strike 2. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And delivers outside.
2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. This one smoked out to left. And Benintendi able to make the grab. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. They say you win.
0-1.
And that is cut on and missed. And the count is 0-2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we go to the top of the 7th. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Sox, Luis Robert Jr. And first offering is fouled off.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
He'll do it himself. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. And now it's Joey Gallo. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. The Blue Jays leading by 5 here in the top half of inning number 7. And there's a strike.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
On the ground, right side. Steps on first for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Lenny
2 outs, base is empty. Lenny and Sosa, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Lined, and that's a base hit. And that extends the inning. And the batter will be the shortstop, Nick Maton. The shortstop
Outside,
takes the
that's the
ball. Check swing, and he went. And the count even 1-1.
1 strike.
Now fly ball to right center. And that is Springer. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. The White Sox leave 1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Dan Altavilla.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
0-2.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Inside.
That misses. 1-2 to count. Swings and misses. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Here's Andres Jimenez. Off the plate, 1-0. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1-1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. One down, base is empty. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Popped up. Rojas hauls it in to end the inning. So no runs. Back now in Toronto. We go to the 8th, and now the catcher comes up to him. Matt Thaiss. That one catches the zone, and that is strike 1. Jones still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
That one misses in the dirt. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of the hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive. Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
And next to hit for the Sox, Michael A. Taylor. Fastball for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
So 2 down now, and here is Josh Rojas. Gets the outside corner with that one. In the dirt, and it's 1-1.
That's ball 2.
Swung on, belted. That one's deep. And out of here.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Andrew Benintendi steps up. First pitch misses.
Outside.
That one pushed to the left and foul.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's now a 5-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Gus Varland. He last pitched 2 days ago. And that one pulled foul. Varland, 28 years old, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
On the ground, out to short. Fires across the diamond. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. And now for the Jays, Anthony Santander. And that's outside. Activity in the pen for the White Sox. Tyler Gilbert, the young lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Number 64, warming up as well. He swings and fouls one off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
In the air, center field. Robert moves under it. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Cut on and lifted in the air. Benintendi ranging after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Jones back to work. Fastball right back to the mound. Fires over to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. He's 2 outs away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Luis Robert Jr. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Ripped to short. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down. White Sox down to their final out. Joey Gallo steps to the plate. And that one missing low. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Pitch in the dirt, and the count 2-1. Just missed.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
That's a walk. Went with another changeup but missed the spot.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So a man at first. And here is Sosa to the plate. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. And the slider just misses. The 1-1. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Blue Jays take the first 2 games.